Welcome to Becoming the Ultimate Coach with the Jock
and the Doc.
Hi, I'm Scott Schutte.
And I'm Dr. Janine Steester, and welcome to Becoming the Ultimate Coach.
We are here to disrupt some of the current thinking around how the fitness industry approaches clients. Our goal is to educate and inspire fitness professionals to get the results, income, hours, and career that they want and deserve.
Our combined experience and education in psychology and fitness create a new insight on ways to become the ultimate coach.
Welcome to Becoming the Ultimate Coach. I'm the Jock, this is the Doc, and today we're going to talk about how do you make money with behavior coaching. And this is a fun topic to get into because we're seeing much more of this like popping up all over the place. And we're very bullish on this, and this is why we're teaching this, is it's a huge service. It's a huge opportunity for coaches out there. One thing that we're seeing that people mess it up is they're learning little pieces about behavior coaching. But really, when you can learn the system and you can get good at this, and you set up the systems in your facility or for you as a coach, you can have this as an additional service where you can charge more for this, you can make more for this, and most importantly, the reason why we got into this, you can make a greater impact with your clients. So Dr. J, why would someone pay for behavior coaching?
Well, because they need it.
Yep.
And so, and again, to your point, they're not going to pay for you to throw out random ideas about behavior change and habit forming because you read the latest habit forming book. And those are great books. There's a lot of really good cornerstone and pieces that I always encourage people to read. But if you're just on the floor walking around with them, throwing out these, wisdoms and pearls of wisdom, that's great, but it's not helping them move their needle. And so if you're truly offering this as a service, you're letting them know you're trained in this, you've adopted a system, and there are systems, we have one that we use and really like, and that you can execute this with them over time. Behavior coaching requires some trust. They've got to trust you and connect with you, especially if they're already training with you. Then they already have some of that trust, right? Because you're walking them through some sometimes cumbersome, awkward, difficult, and you're hearing some of their needs, or they're coming to your facility or to you to explore getting some help with that, which lets you know they're open to some of that. And they're looking for that person that really can help filter information and guide them in the direction that they want. And to do that, you have to create and have an opportunity to share some of those vulnerabilities and some of those things holding them back. So if you're offering behavior coaching and you're letting people know, I meet you where you are. This is a strength-based approach. It's not about where you're screwing up, where you're dropping the ball, and all of the times that you can't get your willpower and your motivation in gear. None of that's helpful. But if you're letting them know this is safe space and you are a rock star already, we're just going to help take you to that next level that you want, and that it's a consistent and constant progression, and you're going to help them pursue things that they enjoy, that strengthen the relationships that they want. Take them out of their comfort zone once in a while and try a new challenge or something that they can be really proud of themselves and just feel successful on a regular basis, that they're meeting towards their goals. They will pay for behavior coaching because they are spending time online at night, if not during the day, looking at things, buying things, seeking out different advice, or listening to lots of different podcasts. They are on a me search. And if you are the person that can help them sort through all of that stuff and guide them along the way, there's no question they will pay for behavior coaching.
So the majority of the people that are going to gyms today, and the majority of people that come to my gym, they're looking to lose weight. And the majority of the fitness industry is giving a hard workout. So all of us know this doesn't translate very well. A hard workout, I think, is beneficial. I think that can be a part of the whole fitness journey that people are on. But if coaches aren't addressing what they're doing outside the gym in the sense of like their sleep, their stress management, their nutrition, their outside activity, then it's going to be a crapshoot if we're going to see any progress at all. Yes, we can get them a little bit stronger, but that's when clients leave and try something else because they're like, well, it just didn't work for me. So when we have this special service that goes deep into the behavior coaching, and this doesn't mean we're the therapists. All this is doing is helping guide people. I'm willing to bet the majority of the clients that you see that are out there, they know most of the things to do to get in a little bit better shape. They know they shouldn't be over drinking at night, they shouldn't be overeating on the weekends, they should start doing some more activity. But with the behavior coaching side, we can break down what's holding them back, what obstacles they have in their way from doing these things. With this guide, with us being their guide, we can help them make the steps moving forward. And part of what we do during this, and I do a lot of this with my clients, is really show them that they are doing enough and they are showing progress. So it might be a month later that I'm doing this behavior coaching session again with a client, and she's not real happy because she's only down 3 pounds and 1% body fat. But I'm like, this is great. All we did was change up a little bit more of what you're doing stepwise. You started coming to the gym a couple times a week, and we just adjusted a little bit of your late night snacking, and you're making great progress. So you're not sacrificing big things. You're not just completely changing up the way that your life is right now because it feels sustainable long term, but you're seeing progress. And since they have that reassurance and that they know this is something they can do long term, it's a very valuable service for them. So Janine, what are some other things you can add to that?
Well, I think one of the things that I always like to stress is behavior change or a behavior coaching service is not a new fad. It's not somebody's remodel of something or new branding or kind of this extraneous. Behavior change is a science. It's highly researched across a number of fields, everywhere from economics to psychology to basic marketing. Behavior change is a huge part of our society. There's tons of research, and there is a system to do it and a way to do it. And where I'm going with that is that if you're helping clients understand that the fitness industry, or at least the way that it is marketed, is not highlighting that part with all of those other things that we want them to work. And so when they come to you for training, whether it's small group, whether it's one-on-one, when they're coming to you, what they're saying is, I understand that you have education and science-based practices that will take me further than I can take myself just picking up a membership and trying to figure out stuff by myself or at home on my home gym. You have this training and you understand the progressions, the regressions, all of those things to get them moving towards those goals. So with all of the other 23 hours of their day, as Scott put it, you also have that science that you're utilizing to help them move forward. And it's not because they failed with willpower, because they failed with motivation. So understanding that and saying, we're putting this science here to help you. Because again, we can have amazing meal plans for those of our clients, again, most of them that want weight loss. But where's this, and there might be science in the meal plan itself of nutrition and how to break it down. But we're missing the science of the execution of those new, healthier habits, behaviors, continuum that we like to talk about, the unhealthy to healthy continuum. We're missing that execution science, and that's what you can help provide your clients.
So my takeaway today is, if you don't want to be obsolete as a trainer in a few years, you better learn behavior coaching. So see you next time.